Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Dale Wingo. Welcome to Wingo World. I'm hanging out in downtown Las Vegas at Fremont Street. I'm, I'm standing in front of a restaurant called the Heart Attack Grill, where if you weigh over 350 pounds, you get to eat for free. And they actually have a giant scale where you can get on to weigh yourself. See that? Let me see that. 350 pounds, eats for free. And then you get on the scale in front of a crowd. If you weigh over 350, you eat for free. Now, I'll tell you more about that in that restaurant in a second, but I wanted to give you an update on my seafood processing process of applications. So I'm waiting for a background check for a company in Cordova. I got hired for a company in Bristol Bay, but that's that small company I told you about, where you got to pay your own way to Seattle. And then once you pay your own way to Seattle, let me get across the street. Never mind, I won't make it across the street. Once you pay your way to Seattle, they fly you the rest of the way. I got hired by them, but I refused the job because 25 people is just too small. They're going to run you ragged. They're obviously understaffed. I did some research online about them, and the reviews were not that good. So then I got a conditional hire from a company in Naknek, and I did the background. They gave me the conditional hire, and I'm just waiting. So once I get my ticket, I'll know when I fly out. Not sure what a conditional hire is. I don't know if that means I'm waitlisted or there's some conditions they need to see or I need to meet before they send me a ticket. Either way, I'm waiting. And once I get the ticket, I'll let you guys know that I'm flying to Naknek. In the meantime, I'm going to still apply while I wait, because for me, it's first come, first serve outside of that small firm. Now, about this Heart Attack Grill. It opened in Vegas around 2011, and since then, at least one person has actually had a heart attack while standing right here waiting for the bus. He was a daily customer. He was a big boy, and he ate some of their food every day and fell out right in front of the bus stop. Now, the Heart Attack Grill is actually from Arizona and Texas, and they had people who had heart attacks and went unconscious as well, based on their food. I mean, their cheeseburgers are like 6,000 calories. So if you go there, be careful, tread lightly. As well as if you're over 350, you can eat for free. The funny thing is, 10 years ago, I could eat for free there because I was a big boy, plus 25 pounds. I was like 377 10 years ago. Now I'm like 100 pounds lighter, so can't eat for free, and I'm not going there anyway. So I'm still a big boy, and I'm not passing out in front of anybody. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. As soon as I know something, I'll let you know. I got a conditional hire for a company in Naknek. I got hired for a company in Bristol Bay that's too small, and I'm waiting for a company in Cordova. And when I find out, you will find out. Right now, I'm crossing the street at Las Vegas Boulevard and Fremont Street. If you want to know where the Heart Attack Grill is, just go down Las Vegas Boulevard and look for the giant the giant Guinness, cup of Guinness in front of a restaurant, and that's when you know right across the path there is the Heart Attack Grill. Now, if you don't recognize this parking lot, it's obvious because it's changed a lot. Before, maybe a few years back, this wasn't even here. This little beer garden, this little restaurant area. But this is the area where, if you remember Ocean's 13, Danny Ocean, played by George Clooney, he approaches the casino dealer or the pit boss who's trying to pawn some silverware. And he approaches him and tells him about how to rig the dice and all that other stuff. Well, this is the spot where it happened. Where the dude was just about to walk into the pawn shop, and Danny Ocean approached him right there and said, "Hey, I got a deal for you because I know what you've been into." And this was the alleged pawn shop, but it's not a pawn shop now. It's like a pizzeria. And it never was a pawn shop. I remember Before that, it was just a little mom and pop gift shop that the movie studio converted to a pawn shop. But listen, all these are all restaurants now where you can walk down the street. When I first got here 20 years ago, it was nothing. These were all closed up, all abandoned. Fremont Street was a toilet. Now Fremont Street is nice, all the way to Container Park. Container Park is an area of restaurants and stores that are made out of shipping containers. So it's a nice little area. Now the caveat is, if you're walking down Fremont Street at night, don't walk past Container Park. If you're going down there during the day, you can go all the way to Maryland Parkway, because there's a nice little restaurant on the corner of Fremont and Maryland Parkway, like a little cafe. But at night, don't go past Container Park. Somebody on a Harley. But right now I'm going to one of my old stomping grounds, the El Cortez, to check out some sports, see if there's any games worth betting on. There's the El Cortez behind me, and I will keep you guys abreast of what I'm doing and when I'm going to do it. All right, this is Dale, Wingo World, Fremont Street Experience in Las Vegas. I'll talk to you later. Peace.